Is it just me, or does the Target boycott seem performative and nonsensical? Because I was boycotting this one company going to help you or your community. And make an effort to spend within your community. Keep the wealth within your community. Because boycotting Target in particular just doesn't make sense. Okay, we're taking our money from this one big organization and giving it to another big organization. Stop giving your money to the corporations and give it to your community if you're really that mad about DEI being cut. Because championing the downfall of Target stock is just fucking stupid. It's no progress being made there. But if you do want to make progress, this would be a great time to invest in Target. Because of the boycott, the stock dropped down to 95 per share. So that means this is a good time to buy Target stock. And when that bitch rises back up to 300 per share, in which it will, that's when we sell and make our profits. According to Pastor Jamal, the guy who's spearheading this whole Target boycott, this is the most successful black boycott since the Montgomery bus boycott of 1955, where a woman named Rosa Parks refused to get up from a white-only reserved seat during Jim Crow America and got arrested for it. This got local black Americans mad as hell, and what they did was they stopped using public transportation altogether.
We feel that we are right. We have a legitimate gripe, a legitimate protest. And we feel also that one of the great glories of American democracy is that we have the right to protest for rights. We will do it in an orderly fashion. This is a non-violent protest. We are depending on moral and spiritual forces.
They began walking or ride sharing. And what this boycott did, it ended the racist seating on public transportation. But the difference between the Montgomery bus boycott and the Target boycott is that this one is much more unfocused and on a much larger scale. You see, boycotting Target is not going to get Trump to roll back DEI. It's just not going to happen. If you're really upset about DEI and you want to make an impact for it, you can't just boycott Target. You're going to have to boycott large corporations altogether. Focusing in on Target, as we know, is stupid. But to that, I must say bravo to Pastor Jamal. I must commend him for what he's done. Bravo, golf clap, but we have much more work to do.
That was the day that we started a bus protest which literally electrified the nation. And that was the day when we decided that we were not going to take segregated buses any longer. And you know, when we planned the bus boycott, we said if we could just get about 50 or 60% of the Negroes of Montgomery not to ride buses, this would be an effective boycott. I think that whole day we found 8 Negroes on the buses. And from that day on, that boycott was more than 99 9/10% effective.
For several weeks now, we, the Negro citizens of Montgomery, have been involved in a non-violent protest against the injustices which we have experienced on the buses for a number of years. We feel that we are right. We have a legitimate gripe, a legitimate protest. And we feel also that one of the great glories of American democracy is that we have the right to protest for rights. We will do it in an orderly fashion. This is a non-violent protest. We are depending on moral and spiritual forces, using the method of passive resistance. I remember that the chief defender, many things ran through my mind. And I started thinking about the people. All day long trying to think of something to say to the people. Finally, I tried to talk. My words were fumbling a bit. Let us fight passionately and unrelentingly for the goal of justice and freedom. Let's be sure that our hands are clean in the struggle. Let us never fight with falsehood and violence and hate and malice, but always fight with love, so that when the day comes that the walls of segregation has completely crumbled in Montgomery, we will be able to live with people as their brothers.